Hello! Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to Bangkok. My 24-hour in series is doing really well. You guys absolutely love these videos, so we're back at it once again. This week we are in the heart of the city in the Silom area. I've never actually stayed in this area, just passed through, and it looks beautiful. It's the heart and the financial hub of the city. But is it just glass and steel structures, or does this part of the city have charm? Does it have charisma? Is there things to see and do? Well, that's what we're going to deep dive into in today's video. And as I love to do during these videos, I like to immerse myself as much as I can within the area. So we're going to be staying overnight, and where better to stay than right here. This is the Mahanakhon, one of the most beautiful buildings, not just in Bangkok, but in the world. We'll be staying in the standard hotel. It's actually not standard, it's 5-star, very expensive. And we'll let you know what it's all about, what there is to see and do in this area. So let's get going. Welcome to the first location here in the heart of Silom. I've come to Arabacia, posh coffee shop, and it's on the 55th floor of an apartment building or an office building, looking straight across to the tower itself, the Mahanakhon. Bit of a cloudy, overcast day, but with a nice warm coffee and a nice latte and a nice bench to sit and watch the view. It's quite a nice place. I've met a subscriber as well, which is quite nice. Actually, he kindly bought me a coffee, so thanks, mate. Just trying to convince him to move to Bangkok as we're just admiring this beautiful view across the entire city. If you do have, I'll put the link to this coffee shop in the description, but if you can't find it, then don't worry, it was quite difficult. Did you struggle to find it as well? Good luck. If you do make it, enjoy the view. I'm actually just killing time until 2 o'clock because that's when I can check in. So I think what I might do is, now I've had my caffeine, I'm gonna make my way down through the offices, down through the towers, and check in to the Mahanakhon and see what it's like at this luxury hotel in the middle of the city. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, my hotel is actually located inside the Mahanakhon Tower itself. The tower itself is over 1,000 feet tall and has 78 floors, and it has retail spaces, luxury residences, and of course my hotel. If you want to get a closer look of the tower itself, then get off at the BTS at Chong Nonsi. The tower is literally outside the station, and for about $30 you can go to the very top and walk on the skywalk, but I'll show you what that's like later in the video. When you look at it from anywhere in the city, the skyline is massively improved by this building. This is one of the most beautifully designed, most original, most gorgeous looking structures, not just in this city, but in any city that I've ever seen. It really is incredible. Some people might say that it's reflective or looks like it's a Tetris game. I've seen people say it looks like Minecraft, or it's pixelated like a computer game. Either way, it's unique and it's different. Now, the bottom part of the tower is the hotel, which is where we're staying. Let's go check in, and I'll tell you how much I paid, because it didn't come cheap. I'm on the 12th floor, and these corridors are quite spooky. It kind of reminds me of The Shining. If you've ever seen that horror movie. But I think they've got a quite unique style. And here we are, much nicer than the pictures on booking. So I paid 10,000 baht per night. I'll give you my overall opinion of the stay at the end, obviously, and I am paying. You know, I don't get these things for free. Yeah, it's got that like retro feel, and I like the curved edges, I like the lighting, and the color scheme's quite nice. The view is absolutely gorgeous. It's got this uninterrupted view, and there's a gorgeous old building squashed, sandwiched between all of the new modern condos and office buildings. Oh, yep, that's very nice. That is absolutely gorgeous.
nice TV. Hopefully we can watch a horror movie together. Miss P is joining me, by the way, later in the video. She's at work today. Today's a Friday, so as soon as she's finished work, we're gonna meet up and we can enjoy a fancy hotel stay in the middle of the city. The staff asked me when I checked in, they said, oh, did you fly in today? Are you tired? Are you jet lagged? And I said, no, I just got the BTS. Took me 10 minutes. Oh, I'll tell you what they did give me, which was quite nice when I checked in. They gave me this. This is a voucher for me and my girlfriend to go to the Rooftop bar for free. Otherwise, it's normally 1,000 baht per person on the weekends. So we can go up there after 7 p.m. So I don't think they let you go up there for sunset, which is the busiest time. But I've been up there for sunset before with Gary, and it is always so busy. So going up in the evening, that'll be nice. So that's a free activity that we can do thanks to the hotel. Plus they gave us some vouchers for cocktails at one of the cocktail bars. There are 3 or 4 restaurants and bars within the hotel, some here on the lower levels and then up on the very top roof area of the building. So that's nice. We've got some freebies to enjoy. So what I think I'm gonna do is, to be honest, gonna take off this nice shirt because I don't want to get it all sweaty because I want to go walk around and explore this area properly. So let me just quickly have a costume change. There we go. Just so that I can walk around and explore, get sweaty, and then I can come back and still wear that nice shirt tonight and Miss P won't complain about me smelling of BO. So let's go explore the rest of the hotel a little bit and the local area.
I should mention that the rest of the facilities in the hotel were absolutely incredible. The gym was amazing, and the gym comes with personal trainers, so you can get a really good workout here. There's a jacuzzi and a great pool with fantastic views of the city, and just the general grounds of the hotel in the communal areas are just fantastic.
It's beautiful. Although I think it's gonna rain.
But let's get our walking shoes on, get out of the hotel and start exploring Silom. There is a lot to uncover, so let's get cracking and let's get exploring.
This immediate area outside of the hotel is quite interesting. I've never actually been to this part of Bangkok. This is the Silom Sathorn junction area basically. And this beautiful tower here really does capture and dominate the skyline. Everywhere you go, it really is quite incredible. I also thought that since it's this close to pouring down rain any second, I might go for a little bit of a wander in the nearby park. And if it really does lash it down, I might retreat back to the hotel. One thing about this part of Bangkok is it's very, very noisy. You've got the BTS that goes across, and as it does this tight turn, it's very, very loud. And then you have that on top of the traffic. It's definitely not the quietest, most serene part of the city, but if you've got headphones and a good audio book or some tunes, or you like this chaotic sound, you'll fit right in. What I've loved about this series more than ever, and what I really hope that you're taking away from this, is the importance of moving around within the city that you live in or the city that you think you know. Because I've lived in Bangkok now for two and a half years, and I am discovering neighborhood by neighborhood. You know, this isn't exactly an area I've never been to before. I've been on the BTS, passed this area 1,000 times, been in a tuk-tuk here, whizzing home after a night out or something. So by doing these videos, I'm realizing the sights, the smells, the streets, the soys, the people. It's just like being in a new city. This is the equivalent of me going to Tokyo for the first time. Really, like I've never seen these layouts, I've never seen these restaurants, I've never seen these people. I see so many foreigners in this area in full suit and tie. Like this is the industry, this is the finance center, this is where multinational corporations have their head offices. If they are based in Bangkok, this is where their offices are. And so there are a lot of international people from America, Canada, Italy, Japan, China, in suits, on their phones. It's very much the hustle and bustle business financial center of Bangkok. And I love it. And this building is gorgeous, this whole area. Next level. Let's get to the park before it literally is gonna piss down. A little piece of advice, if you come to Bangkok or Thailand or Southeast Asia in general and it starts raining, don't panic. The showers never last more than a few minutes typically. I mean, it's already 2 minutes after that few clips and it stopped. So you might look out the window, see the rain and think, oh my God. Just take a rain jacket with you, an umbrella, and you'll be fine. Don't panic, the rain will pass and then more rain will come later. It's not like back in the UK where you'll just have a blanket of drizzle and rain for 2 weeks. These storm clouds, these rain clouds, because it's so hot and humid in Thailand, it sucks up moisture, it dumps it down and it moves on and it goes into a cycle. All right, welcome to Lumphini Park. About 10 minutes it took me to walk here from the hotel and the rain has gone. I tell you what though, when you're in Bangkok after a storm, oh, it gets so humid and you sweat. Look, this park is under renovation right now. There's a huge project going on at the front entrance and through the main section. So you can hear the loud drilling. So it's not very serene, unfortunately, at the moment. But this park is fantastic for your afternoon walk, your morning run, actually. The good thing about this park, guys, compared to other parks in Bangkok, is this one opens at 4:30 in the morning. So if you do live nearby in one of these beautiful condo buildings, you'll be able to wake up and get your morning run in this beautiful park before work or whatever you're up to. One thing I would say about this park, other than it's beautiful when it's not under renovation, is you have to tread carefully, very carefully actually, because this park is home to Bangkok's largest water lizards. It's famous for it actually. In fact, one of the most viral videos to come out of Thailand in recent years was when one of these lizards crossed the street and went into 7-Eleven and started climbing up the shelves and scared the crap out of everybody. Absolutely huge, and they live in this park, wild. There's a family over there actually in one of those little pedal duck boat things. Now that looks fun until you actually find one of these lizards with your own eyes. In fact, they've actually just spotted one. There's one over there in the root systems, and they're not to be messed with. Some of them can get, when they're fully grown, they can get up to about 2 meters in length and weigh huge amounts. I don't know the exact details, but when you do find them, be careful, don't mess around with them. They're not after you, they're not gonna hunt you down or your children. I think they mainly feed on dead animals and fish and things, but they can be quite terrifying. So just be careful where you walk. If you go off-piste, keep your eyes peeled. Talking of which, there he is, look, right there. Now, even though they are completely used to us, I still don't feel too comfortable getting any closer than this. I know these animals are harmless, but there's like a little kid on a bicycle walking next to her dad, and they just went right past this. They didn't notice it, neither did I until I actually looked at it. It scared the crap out of me. Okay, this has been a lovely little walk in the park. I need to come to Lumphini more often. But normally when I come here, it's boiling hot and I sweat buckets. And I always feel like there are nicer parks, smaller parks, but because they're renovating it, you can see that it's going to be epic. Lots of places to come with your kids, so there's places to play They've got like playgrounds and things. Obviously I'm not going to film kids playing in the playground, that's a bit weird. But they've got now these boats you can go out with your girlfriend and kids and stuff, and that sounds quite fun. And the renovation work is in stages, and so one area they're doing it, and then they're going to finish that area and move on to another area. The flowers, the trees, the landscaping, the lizards, the playgrounds, the boats, the views. And for the first time in my life, I'm not sweating my bollocks off because of the weather today. It's beautiful. You've got to come to Lumphini if you're staying in this area, especially if you're staying at the Mahanakhon. Go stretch your legs, go for a run. Oh, this smells amazing. There's quite a lot of street food knocking around this area, surprisingly, and these guys are knocking out some delicious fried meats. Chicken hearts, chicken legs, chicken butts. But I'm going for the pork mu ping because it's so char grilling lovely on this coal grill here. Nice atmosphere around here. There is actually a really highly recommended Isan restaurant just across the street. But when I saw these guys knocking out this mu ping, and it looked boiling freshly hot, and they've got this nice dipping sauce, I just decided that I'd have this instead. This is not dinner, this is not lunch, this is just, I need something to eat before I meet Miss P later, because I'll get hangry, I'll get really hungry, and then I'll probably get moody and she'll get the hump. That is delicious. I just love exploring new parts of the city. It really is like a drug. Exploring new streets. Even in a city that I've lived in for so long, in a country that I've traveled inside and out, just coming to a new area, setting up base, and being on the street at foot level, right? On foot, exploring on foot, I should say. Because it's one thing whizzing past in the BTS or in a taxi, or going to the pub for a pint with your mates and then coming straight home. But once you actually get to know a new part of the city, it really does just open your eyes. It makes it feel fresh, it makes it feel new once more. A little bit of a car accident going on. A big portion of why I want to come to this area is to discover the nightlife. I just want to quickly mention, whilst I have a shower, get ready for the evening and the dinner section of this video, and more exploration tomorrow too. Just want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of the channel and this particular video as well, Squarespace. This is for anyone who needs a website. If you need a professional looking website for your blog, for your small business, for anything that you might need a website for, but you've been put off by the expense and the stress of how difficult it might be, don't worry. It's really easy on Squarespace. Head to the website and use their new feature, Squarespace Blueprints. It's an AI-led feature where you just answer a few questions about what your website is, who is it for, what you're trying to do with it, and it will build the website for you. AI to the rescue. And then you can amend the text, add more pictures, add your own links and whatever it might be, customized to your particular needs really easily. And you can enjoy a discount, because if you come back to this video when you're ready to go live, go to squarespace.com/Paddy Doyle and you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Okay then, let me talk you through our incredible evening here in Silom. We'll begin the night in the tower and then we'll start exploring the nearby streets. The lovely Miss P arrived around 6 p.m. after she had finished work, and we went on the hunt for something to eat. Now the hotel had 3 restaurants. We checked out 2 of them, and because Miss P saw something that she really liked, we ended up going here instead.
They have mac and cheese.
Miss P ordered the mac and cheese and this delicious looking pork steak, and I went for the burger that came with foie gras and fried eggs. Delicious.
Oh my god, no.
That's what I wanted. Just outside of the Mahanakhon is another hotel called the W Hotel, and they own this beautiful old building that has a very beautiful surprise inside.
This wooden building was built by King Rama V as a present to a Thai person responsible for building the canals in this area, and then later it became the Russian embassy, a few other things, until it was bought by the W Hotel and turned into this event center and cocktail bar. The drinks, the bartenders, the decor are world class and easily me and Miss P's new favourite spot for going for cocktails. I went for this whiskey-based drink that came with a garnish of a chocolate cream, and it was delightful. Oh wow, that is magic. That's magic. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Even though it's so full of alcohol, it's so sweet and so aromatic. The gardens and the grounds of this building are beautiful. If you're looking for a cocktail spot, if you're looking for a date spot, bring someone special here and they will be very impressed. Then it was time to see what else we could find, and just a stone's throw from the hotel was this place. It's called Silom, and it's a rooftop bar with a twist. Sitting at just above the height of the BTS on level 7, I believe, is this packed joint with cold beers, cheap food, and a very unique view of the BTS whizzing past the night skyline. One of the most unique bars in the city for sure. Live music, great atmosphere, cheap drinks, and a view of the BTS. It just adds to the whole atmosphere. Very unique, very Thai. We then kept exploring on foot to see what else we could find, and we stumbled across Silom 4. This is the gay area of the Silom town, and we've actually had a couple of nights out here in the past with our friends. We've been to ladyboy shows, cabaret shows, very good fun. And next door to this is the Patpong night market. This one's a bit of a strange one because lots of families, lots of tourists walking past the stalls selling fake sunglasses, fake goods, and all the usual tourist tat. There is also street food here. It's very foreigner friendly. You've got French fries and spring rolls. You can get a pad thai here. Not the most authentic Thai food in Bangkok, but it'll do the trick if you're looking for some Thai cuisine on a budget, or just some chicken nuggets to go with your cold beer. Be warned, there are nightclubs and strip clubs on this street, and some of them have their doors open, so if you are with kids, they might see something that they'll never forget. One end of Patpong Night Market is Shenanigans. This is an Irish bar, and I highly recommend it for two reasons. The first being, it has the best pint of Guinness in Bangkok, in my opinion. And on Friday nights, which this was, they have the Bangkok Beatles. They play every week, I believe, and they sing for hours on end, playing all of your favourite Beatles songs. They do requests, they sound incredible, and it's a great night out every Friday here at the Irish bar. And we made our way back to the Mahanakhon to end our evening by going up the lift and up the stairs to the very top of the building, where we got our complimentary visit to the rooftop terrace. Normally this would be 1,000 baht plus on a weekend, but because we were staying at the Standard, this was given to us for free, as it will be to you as well if you stay there. The idea is you can come up here and have cocktails, have drinks, and of course walk on the glass bottom panels, so the city is below you. It's very exciting, it's very terrifying, very fun, and a great way to see the Bangkok skyline at night. What a view, what a view. So that was our evening in Silom and in the Mahanakhon area. And so the next morning we decided to tackle the breakfast at the hotel. What was it like staying at a 5-star hotel in the center of Bangkok? Well, we made our way downstairs and we were quite surprised. They do French style food and it is a la carte. They have a menu, so no buffet, and you just order what you want. The service, the decor is fantastic. The only issue was the dishes themselves were very small. So we had a few dishes each, and then we realized we were still very hungry, so we ordered another 2 dishes. And after that, we still realized that we were still hungry. So we ended up, instead of looking like greedy bastards, we decided to go downstairs, pop across the street, because Miss P had found a gorgeous looking French cafe that she wanted to check out, and we were so glad we did. Look at this chocolate almond croissant, 2 hot chocolates, and a nice little table outside to enjoy the morning with a lovely French bakery and coffee. Tasted delicious, was very romantic and quite unique, especially if you know what it's like here in central Bangkok. A great find. Well done, Miss P. And just up the road, and our last location in this video is Wat Hua Lamphong. This is a beautiful temple that I've driven past 100 times but never gone inside, and I'm so glad that since it was quite close we got inside to check it out. Yeah, what a lovely temple this is. We saw it last night from up above on top of the tower, and it seems so close and so big, and there are so many different types of blessings going on. Pitchy just told me what's going on. There's people blessing for love, people blessing for money, all sorts of different blessings going on here. That's what I love about Buddhism. There's so many elements and facets of it. Every temple seems to have its own thing. This one has multiple things going on. Quite hard to understand, but that's one of the magic things about living in Thailand. Sometimes you don't need to understand everything. You can just be blown away. And there's lots of cats here too. Alright everyone, that concludes another 24 hours, this time in Silom at the Mahanakhon, at the Standard Hotel, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. It was great to get to know this part of the city. It's brand new for me, and it might have been brand new for you. Maybe I've put this place on the list for your next trip to Bangkok. If you'd like me to go and deep dive into another province or another area, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear, and I'll make it possible in the future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very soon.